The next question was, what are some of the metaphors that you can infer from the behaviours of teachers in some of the other classrooms that you have observed? So last year was a really exciting year for me because I was given the role of being able to support teachers who had new EAL learners in their classroom as well. And one image that comes to mind is one of popcorn. We all know that corn pops at different stages. And I loved when I could see teachers working with their class and really recognizing, you know, some of these children need an extra challenge. And yeah, we're grade 5, but I'm going to start them in on some of the grade 6 math. Or recognizing that some of them weren't ready for the grade 5 math and looking at how they could reach back and create that foundation that the child needed before they went on to the next level. And not just following like a pacing guide for the whole of the class, but seeing each child as an individual corn that was going to pop when it was ready to pop, with the right heat or the right attention, the right curriculum, and the right support. I also had the privilege last year of working with a lot of amazing kindergarten teachers, and I just love observing when kids come in bringing a rock or a bundle of dandelions to them. And it's just amazing how the teacher can make that child feel when they clear a space off on their desk and put that rock or the dandelions in pride of place. And they are really just reaching out to that child who is showing them love and their desire to be there. And it's just very exciting to see that at the beginning of a child's school career. I apologize for the next image because it is more of a negative one. But unfortunately, some of the teachers that I have gone into their classrooms have been really stuck in the past. I think they still dream of teaching 10 years ago when actually they didn't have any EAL learners in their classroom, and they didn't have some of the behavior things that have happened more recently. And they kind of can ignore especially some of the EAL learners, and I don't know whether they feel that by ignoring it it kind of goes away, or if they feel that the EAL learners should just be the EAL teachers' problem. And I don't even like using that word problem, even though the EAL teacher is more like a resource teacher. They come in and support for half an hour a day, but there can just be some strange ideas within some teachers, and unfortunately instead of kind of going forward with what's in their classroom, they are stuck in the past, as I would put it. The final question that I want to address is, do you think that your teaching metaphor varies according to the grade level that you are thinking about, the particular school situation that you have in mind, or the subject areas that you might teach? This question was easier for me because I actually have my role divided into two different positions. So in the morning I teach in a primary school as a resource teacher, and then in the afternoon I actually teach as an EAL teacher in a junior high school. So the first one is kind of showing what it feels like sometimes to teach an EAL learner. There is just such a huge gap there. You have an arrow, you know the direction that you need to go in, but you really just have to build this bridge right across from where they've come from to where they're going, and you use everything you have. So if they come already able to write in their own language, you use that as a transferable skill to help you when teaching them English. The last one is more as a resource teacher. You're kind of trying to always work out, okay, what block is missing? What do I need to put in there that's going to help the rest of everything else to fall into place and for them to carry on and for them to no longer need this resource? I'm a tier 2 resource teacher, so it really means looking at those children who are having some difficulty but really can be put back into the classroom after perhaps just a 6-week intervention. Thanks for listening to my videos.